When I won Miss Jamaica, there were some people that said I wasn't black enough, where people were questioning my nationality or, my patriotism.
Welcome, friends. Thanks for joining the Immigrant Experience in America podcast. Thanks to our subscribers. Shout out to everybody who's already subscribed. And welcome if you're new here. We appreciate your support. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share with your circle of influence. It really does help the algorithm when you like, when you share, when you subscribe. We definitely need that support. We appreciate you. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about, and I'm sure it's not only in the Jamaican community, right? There is probably the same thing across the board. I've heard of people from other cultures who are probably would consider themselves third culture people who are in between cultures. They were born in one place, then left later on in life and have lived in another country for some years. And so inevitably your accent change, you sound different, your mannerisms change, the culture change from which you live, and you're basically a hybrid of the old and the new country. And so something that's very laughable. I read about this in my book, Decoding America. Check it out, get a copy online. It's available worldwide, everywhere books are sold. And you have these accent police who like to say, oh, but you sound like a real Jamaican, the comments. And it just, every time I come across one of them, I just want to walk off and don't eat and just walk off in the middle of their conversation, because I've just promised myself I'm not going to entertain it anymore, right? I've been here for a little bit over 2 decades and I've traveled different countries. I speak 2 different languages, right? So obviously my accent, the way I express myself and the way I show up is not going to be like somebody who never left Jamaica, fresh off of the board, who just arrived yesterday, right? My accent obviously is going to sound the same. But who do these people think they are, right? Always posing up, right? Sound Jamaican or this and that. Do something big or whatever. Them ready to come claim you. Oh, she a Jamaican, say she a Jamaican. Oh my gosh, I really can't stand these people. Like, if you watch this video and you're one of them, just stay away from me, okay? Because the minute you approach me with that comment or conversation, I'm just gonna walk off, and I don't care how you feel about it. So we'll listen to this video of this Miss Jamaica, who was born in the UK, raised in Jamaica, right? And she is encountering similar stuff from people who are claiming that she's not real Jamaican, even though she was literally raised on the island despite being born in the UK. And so I'm telling you, these people get on top of my nerves, okay? So listen to her story.
Jamaican is everything. I have a question about identity. When I won Miss Jamaica, there were some people that said I wasn't black enough, which I was like, okay, really? And then there's other people, my accent, as you might have heard, can go all over the place. And so for some people, I wasn't Jamaican enough because I was born in the UK and only raised in Jamaica. And it was so strange because it was the only time that I had ever been in a situation where people were questioning my nationality or, my patriotism, and not just questioning my patriotism, but questioning whether I was allowed to own Jamaica in the way that, like, for me, being Jamaican is everything. Even now, like, I feel like all that I do career-wise with my restaurants, online, everything is just to showcase my love for Jamaica and also broaden people's perspective when they think of Jamaica. Right. So then to have a group of people saying that actually you're not even allowed to own your home because of whatever reason, it was really odd. It was just a strange experience.
Yeah, so I wonder, for those of us in the diaspora who've left home for whatever reason, do you come across some of these people? And for people who are from other countries, like I've heard people from the Asian continent and they're basically told to their face, oh, you're not Indian, or you're not this, or you're not that, because they don't dress the way as somebody who has been in the country and has never left, right? I mean, like, seriously? So you're only allowed to own the identity of being a native or a national of a certain place if you've never left? Okay, I wonder who's making those rules, right? And so I'm interested to hear, what are your experiences with these types of people, these accent police, these people who think that only certain types of people who've never left the country can own the identity or nationality of being from a certain place. How do you define being Jamaican? Those of us in the diaspora, I'm so interested to hear, like, who are you coming across and what are their behaviors, concerning behaviors? But I don't pay them no mind no more. We're just gonna walk them out and I'll give them the time of day. Any case, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. Remember to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, share with your friends and family and circle of influence. It really does help the algorithm when you like, when you subscribe, when you interact with the video. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop your comments. Let's have a conversation around the immigrant experience and living abroad, becoming a third culture person, and other challenges that you are having as you move away from your birth country and are living in a new adopted country. Stay strong. This journey isn't easy. It's not for the weak, I would say. And it does get better. I've been decoding my immigrant experience now for the last, I want to say, 3 to 5 years. And thank God I started reading and started this podcast and started talking to people, because I was in so much pain because I couldn't figure out what had happened to me when I left. And I was searching for belonging, and I was not accepted because I was so different in so many spaces. I'm so grateful that I started reading and researching and talking to other people. And now having the language to really explain what happened to me after I left. And so hopefully this podcast is reaching those of you who need to hear this message. There's healing, there's understanding, there's words to express the changes, the things that you're going through. So thanks for watching, and continue to support the channel. We appreciate you. Take care. Walk good.